Hello guys, my name is Quixotic Break, and this is one of my first time doing a YouTube video. Now, if you would like to give me some pointers, or if you'd like to share some tips or tricks, because I'm doing this from my phone. Don't really have like a computer that I can do this from or anything like that. But for this first video, I would like to share a poem that I had made, and I know like some people probably like, why is this guy writing a poem? He doesn't look like some like a writer. Plus, that's old school bullcrap. Now, that's your opinion. I don't care what you guys think. Now, this one I prefer. I had called it anxiety attack because everybody gets them. Some people have different perspectives of what it feels like. I'd like to share that my perspective with you guys. Now, here it goes. The gravity of this anxiety is a burden. It's like a chain wrapped around my veins, squeezing tighter as I get closer to the ground. I'm trying to see through this insanity, but the irony is everything I do makes it worse. I'm filled with nervousness and purposeless, simply because I'm losing my sanity. I'm waiting silently just to feel wanted. I'm filled with so much vanity it's ridiculous. Sometimes it's societal, other times it's personal. I'm surprised by the ferocity of my indescribable pain. My mentality is slowly fading as the tension grows. My fears are nothing without pain, grief, sorrow, and anticipation that things will get better. My only concern is that the uncertainty, the frustration, not to mention the trepidation of life in the future, is filled with excitement. One last thing, heartbreak. That is a key role in anxiety. It makes you feel unwanted as well as unease, agony, not to mention malaise. I'm sending the stress signal to the unrest in hopes you feel the same. That's all I put down. Now, even though it's short and probably don't really understand what some of the words mean for you guys, but for me, that's kind of a given fact. I mean, everybody feels hopeless when they have an anxiety attack, like they feel like they need to do something, but they don't know what. They're trapped. It's like over here when I said about the gravity of this anxiety. Everybody feels the weight of the anxiety in different forms, different ways, not to mention different times. But I will let those people who deal with anxiety attacks know this. You're not alone. I still have them. And I know other people out there do as well. Now, in other cases, people could say that anxiety is just an emotion that people can get through. I say don't believe what I say I don't believe that. Now the reason why is because just no one gets them at an exact same time. Now if you do, that's just coincidence. But I have been led to believe that coincidences don't just happen. But anxiety attacks, they can happen out of nowhere. Whether you're in a classroom with people you know or not know, whether you're in front of a crowd doing a performance, or if you're being led to believe something that all along was a lie and you're just now finding that out. All I gotta say about anxiety right now, is that it's not a stage, and it's not a phase either. And it's not something everyone goes through once in their life. They go through it multiple times. It's never ending. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But for those of you who do, that means you're being shown what will happen, what's gonna happen when you realize that you've been sleeping. And I don't mean sleeping as in you're just like literally like passed out to sleep on the bed, like I'm not talking about that. I'm talking sleeping as in not seeing what's right in front of you. Now, if you want me to explain further on that, let me know down in the comments. And if you want to subscribe, that's fine with me. But that's your decision. I'm going to leave that up to you. Now, have a good day. Hopefully, I'm probably going to make another video later today or tomorrow, depending on what I'm doing. But until then, thank you for your time. I will see you guys in the next video. Quixotic Break 73 or Quixotic Break out.